Last night's game was truly a disgusting display by the Boston Red Sox. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, and we're going to talk about that at the end of the video. But I think there's some good news to take away from yesterday, and that is that reinforcements may be coming sooner than we think. Welcome into this edition of the Red Sox Rundown. I'm your host, Jack Lauderay. Last night sucked. I'm not even gonna mince words about it. I will get into my full thoughts at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Don't leave. Make sure you wait till the end of the video, and I will give my full, unfiltered, and unfounded thoughts on last night's performance. But we did get some really good injury updates yesterday. We're going to talk about those here in a second. But you get injury updates first on our Instagram. It's at the Red Sox Rundown. I'm going to leave the link to that in the comments and the description of today's video. Help us grow the Instagram to 3,000 followers as soon as possible. We've been growing like crazy over there, and you're going to get all of the quickest, best, timely Red Sox coverage over there. Help us grow. If you didn't know we had an Instagram, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy working on the Instagram over there as well. So go join us on the Instagram, in the comments and description of today's video. Who are these reinforcements, you might ask? You're asking me right now, and I'll tell you. Romy Gonzalez and Wilyer Abreu. We got updates on both of them yesterday, and they're both relatively good updates. Alex Cora had an update on Romy Gonzalez. Here's what he had to say. He said he's doing okay, a little banged up. He'll be available off the bench yesterday, and hopefully he'll start tomorrow. So Cora has a reputation now, I think, this year of downplaying how bad injuries actually are. And I get it. You don't want your manager to be like, oh yeah, this is absolutely horrible, done for the season, one of the worst injuries you could potentially ever get. But I would like for my manager to at least be realistic about a timeline. Wilyer Abreu is the perfect example. When he got hurt, they thought he was going to be out for 4 or 5 days. It's been weeks now. And we probably won't even see him till next week. We'll talk about him in a second. But when Romy got hurt, and he's like, day to day, he'll be back in a day or so, I think a lot of us kind of rolled our eyes and said, okay, we'll actually see. But the fact that he was available off the bench yesterday, and they're hoping that he's going to start today, is a really good sign. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Romy Gonzalez is actually an incredibly important part of your lineup that you need back. He has been fantastic this year whenever he's played. His defense has been fine. It's not going to, it's not world-beating defense, but it's good enough. And you can slot him in pretty much anywhere in the infield that you need him. So getting Romy back is actually really important for this stretch to the end of the season. And I hope that he comes back and continues to match like he has. And again, hopefully he is starting for the Red Sox today. Send the good vibes to Romy Gonzalez. Just spam his jersey number 23 down below in the comments. Show him some love. Show him you're backing him. I want to see the love down below in the comments. Let's talk about Wilyer Abreu. The update that everybody wants seems positive. He has been running, which was the biggest hurdle that he had not been doing. And we got a quote from Cora that sounds at least a little bit optimistic. He said he's still working out, running up to 85%. Talking to members of the training staff, there's a few more things that he needs to do. Hopefully we can get him up to 90% as far as the effort. And when we get there, he'll be back with us. And I don't know if this was Wilyer or Cora, but someone had mentioned potentially having him back for the Oakland series next week. I don't know if that's a doable timeline, maybe the end of next week, but it does seem like we are actually making progress. And as we talked about in the injury update a few days ago, he will not need a rehab assignment or any sort of rehab after this. Once he's ramped up, he should be inserted back into the lineup. And I don't need to say how important bringing Wilyer back to this lineup is. I think we all know how important Wilyer would be in this lineup. He can change the course of a game with one swing of a bat. So you need him back as soon as possible, because Roman Anthony has not started any baseball activities. He ain't coming back anytime soon. So you need Wilyer back to fill at least some sort of gap in this lineup, because as we saw last night, the lineup ain't cutting it right now. So I am cautiously optimistic that we may see Wilyer Abreu back next week. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how these things go, and I only have as much information as Alex Cora and the beat reporters give us. So based on everything we've heard, he's taken some good strides. He's running. He's doing everything he needs to do. And he can get back up to 90%, which he's at 85. So, you know how math works. 85 is pretty close to 90. If he can get back to 90%, he will be back. And I think this lineup needs a jolt, and whether that's Christian Campbell coming up or whether that's bringing Wilyer Abreu back into the lineup, I don't know, but it's desperately, desperately needed. Does Wilyer Abreu play a baseball game next week? That's all I'm going to ask you. Type Y for yes, type N for no. You predict it for me. Do you see Wilyer Abreu suiting up, cleating up, and playing for the Red Sox next week? If he does, we will make a video about it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're getting close to the end of the season. I believe there's 12, 13 games left in the season. Safe to say we are almost to the playoffs. And as the playoff push continues, and it's going to get a lot tighter, than I think we thought it was originally going to be. I'll talk about that here in a second. But you don't want to miss out. We're going to have videos every single day recapping every game. And then all the latest news. We're going to do standings watch, scoreboard watch, just to make sure the Red Sox get into the postseason. You don't want to miss that. Become a more intelligent Red Sox fan. Be the smartest Red Sox fan in your friend group by subscribing to this channel. And, give us a week. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, but I guarantee you will love it. So make sure you subscribe. Join us today. Bad. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Red Sox fall to the New York Yankees 4-1. And it was a lifeless, pathetic, disgusting display by this baseball team to begin the most important series that you will play the rest of the year. It looked like they just didn't show up to the ballpark today, and those that did, it looked like they didn't want to be there. And that's incredibly disappointing. Because again, this series, we talked about this 2 videos ago. This series is the most important series they're going to play the rest of the year. This series could have major implications on who goes home with home field advantage. But if you look at the rest of the league, this series might also have major implications into whether or not you make the playoffs at all. Like, guys, read the freaking room. Like, I'd be okay if they lost a 4-3 ball game that went down to the wire where they were competing and they were being scrappy and they were doing this, that, the other thing. They were stringing together. They were doing everything they could, and they just couldn't pull away at the end. I'd be okay with that. But for them to be basically a lifeless corpse the entire game, not get a run until the 7th that came on a home run, you've got more errors than you have hits. How is that? How did anyone leave that game and think, oh, what are you going to do? We'll get them tomorrow. No! That is a pathetic performance by the baseball team. And these are some of the most important games they're going to play the rest of the year. Where is the haste? Where is where is the, I don't even know what words I'm looking for. I'm so pissed. Guys, this isn't June. There's less than 15 games left in the season. And you're in a hot wild card race. What do you got to do? What do we have to do to get them to show some life? Roman Anthony ain't walking through that door. He's not. So figure it out. Let's talk about it a little more in depth, though. That's kind of my unfiltered thoughts. All things considered, Giolito actually threw a pretty damn good ball game. Gave up the home run to Aaron Judge in the first. It's Aaron Judge. What are you going to do? 5 2/3 for Giolito, 5 hits, 2 runs. Only one of those are earned, by the way. 1 walk, 6 Ks. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like that's a good outing from Giolito. It is, and he left you in a clear spot to win the ball game, and you just didn't do it. Justin Wilson comes in, craps the bed, gives up 2 runs. He's been nails for you pretty much all year. I can't really get that mad at him. And, with errors and things happening, it's just not great. Zach Kelly comes in the 8th, gives you a clean 8th. Chris Murphy, clean 9th. 4 runs is a lot, but it shouldn't be like Mount Everest. But it felt like it was a Mount Everest deficit last night when your team in 30 at-bats has 2 hits, 5 walks, and 10 Ks. I guess I'll give a shout-out to Nate Eaton for hitting the home run in the 7th. The rest of your offense was non-existent. Bad at-bats. Not moving runners over. No situational hitting. 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. You left 7 runners on base. David Hamilton has 2 errors. That's inexcusable. It's not good. Get Christian Campbell up here, I think, is what I would say. He's mashing the ball in AAA. His defense can't be any worse than David Hamilton's at second. I think it's time to bring up the kid. I know they want to see more of this and that and the other thing, but that's bullshit. Get him up here. It's time. It's real, like the fact that Masataka Yoshida is still in this lineup, grounding out to the second baseman and the shortstop, makes me want to throw up. And then you got to trot out Nate Eaton every night, pretty much every night. And he was the bright spot on this last night, honestly. I don't know. I don't have a lot of words for you guys on this one. I predicted that the Red Sox would lose this game. I actually have them winning the Bayo game today and the Crochet game tomorrow. That was my prediction. But I didn't think, and I said this in my recap show, I did not think it would be this bad. This lifeless. Like, Fenway did its best. I was listening to the radio broadcast most of the night because I was out with my girlfriend. We were at an engagement party. So I listened to a majority of this on the radio in the car. Fenway did its part. Fenway got loud. Luis Gil, although his line will make it look like he carved up the Red Sox, which it did. 6 innings, no hits, no runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. It's a great freaking line from Luis Gil. But he was incredibly erratic. He gave you multiple opportunities to score runs, and you didn't do anything with it. Your Major League ball players, figure it out. Because you're not just risking losing home field advantage, you're risking losing a playoff spot in general. Let's look at the scores throughout the league. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Guardians win. The Rangers win. The Blue Jays win. The Royals lost. Okay, great. The Yankees win. They beat you. So let's look at the standings now. Game and a half back on New York for the top wildcard spot, so you're going to have to win the next 2. You're only a game and a half up on Seattle, who's won 6 of their last 4. And you've got the Texas Rangers, who you're 3 games up on. 3 games up, okay. 3 games, not a horrible. Yeah, but they've won 7 of their last 3. They've won 5 in a row. And the Seattle, by the way, has won 6 in a row. This is far from over. And I've said in my videos, barring a circa 2011 collapse, they should make the playoffs. The seeds are there, folks. And I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to go DEFCON 1. I'm not going to say the sky is falling. But you're getting cold at the wrong time. And the teams that are right behind you are getting hot at the right time. The Guardians, by the way, too, you're 4.5 up on Cleveland. But they've won 8 of their last 10. You're getting cold at the wrong time. Your offense needs to figure it out. Because your pitching did enough. Justin Wilson gives up the 2 runs, yes, but I mean your defense, 3 errors. You had more errors than you had hits. That can't happen. When you're playing the most important games for the rest of your season, you cannot have more errors than you have hits. It's inexcusable. Your Major League Baseball players getting paid millions of dollars. Figure it out. Figure it out. You better win this series. It's inexcusable if you lose it. You're at home. The Yankees are not a good team, guys. Even Yankee fans will admit that they're not a good team. You need to be better than them, and you're not. You're stooping down to their level. You're playing bad baseball. You're playing stupid baseball. Let's look at my keys to victory for this series. I did a video 2 days ago going over my keys to victory. I said these are the 5 things the Red Sox need to do if they want to beat the New York Yankees. Let's look at that list real quick. I just want to take a look at that list. Number 1, clean first innings. You didn't do that. Lucas Giolito, home run in the first to Aaron Judge. Nope, already one gone. Number 2, strike first. You didn't. You only got 2 hits. 3, get to their bullpen. 6 innings from heel, you got no hit. You got no hit. 4, take advantage of mistakes. You made more mistakes than they did. 5, don't be stupid. More errors than hits. That's a stupid freaking baseball team. You didn't do a single one of the things I told you to do. It's not rocket science. Play the damn ball game. But you didn't. You had more errors than you had hits. That's inexcusable. You better win this series, or there's going to be a lot of questions. A lot of questions and a lot of issues. Because the Rangers and the Mariners are right on your ass. And if you keep losing and they keep winning, you're going to be in trouble really quick. This season is not over. You have not locked down your playoff spot. You're not there yet. So figure it the hell out. Do the Red Sox win this series? Type W if you think they will. Type L if you think they lose. I'm still going to say they win. I like the pitching matchups. I like Bayo. I like Crochet. I'm going to say they win. I hope that last night was a wake-up call for them that they have to be better. It better be, because if it's not, then this season might be cooked. I'm not going to say it yet. We'll see how the next 2 games go. But you let me know. W for win, L for lose. Let me know down below in the comments. That's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back later today with a short recapping game 2. We'll have a full-length video tomorrow recapping the game and getting into other news and rumors as well. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss out. Join the family today. We'll see you in the next video. And until next time, go Sox.